Ready?
Yeah, I'm always ready.
Welcome to a new episode of People's Stories. This is our podcast from Willinsky Magazine. Today is the special moment because Robert made me wait for that day for a year, literally. It's no joke.
2 years, almost.
I just said what? They don't need to know everything. Robert's been around kind of forever, longer than I was for sure. He's the music producer and his music takes you places in a way, and we will talk about it. Robert, thank you for coming.
Thank you for inviting me.
I think what would be interesting for people to know, if I would ask you, who is Robert Babicz?
I would say Robert Babicz is a dreamer.
Good dreamer with a big vision, huge creativity.
No, I'm more or less a big man, like size-wise, but still a little boy loving to play with his toys and making people happy with my thing.
Yes, but I think maybe because of that, having that still active child inside gives you that, yes, you wouldn't be limited by many things. It just lets you be.
Yeah. For me, it's all about the flow. Let things happen.
When would you say was that turning point, like within your career, that music, this is what I'm gonna do in my life?
Actually, it was during high school time. And I started this thing when techno started.
So you experiment a little bit. You play some.
No, it was a big revolution. I started 1990, and when this music came up, it was a vision of a better world, of peaceful, where people come together. It's not important which color you are, where you're from, how much money you have. People come together and have a good time. And for me, this was the music of the future.
I remember seeing one of the first video clips you had. Like you remember maybe like Remote Kiss or The Sun. The Sun was I think the first one when I couldn't move on for a couple of days from that song.
Oh, really?
Because it really does something to you.
It got you.
You do come back to this old recordings?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm as you know, I'm not a DJ. I'm a live act, so I only play my own music. I don't think good tracks get old. They are what they are forever.
Yes, like a huge number of people have that big, like a romance with these old songs.
Yeah,
like
the
iconics.
Course,
Yes.
Of course. I have people who always want Dark Flower or Remote. Actually, Remote Kiss is coming back. I just did a 2022 version that will be released next month.
Can't wait to hear it. And recently, when you see like your YouTube channel, you have like this, like a bit of futuristic video clips. You create them yourself?
I do everything myself, yeah.
Yes. I think that the one of struck me the most, I think was the very recent, maybe 5 days ago, there was like a Barbie on the bicycle, like at the little moments. But it caught your attention, like it gets you experience different things. So what would you say like your other inspiration? What inspiration in general comes for you?
Every people I meet, nature. Actually, a big part of my music is coming in my dreams. I'm dreaming a lot of my music. No, like really, it's like that my I let my studio on. Everything is on, and when quite often I wake up and in my dream I was even creating music or hearing music, and I directly run after the toilet to the studio and try to get the idea.
But I think you put that big focus on that live performance part.
Yeah.
That you mix this and it means actually what represents you. Because what would you say, like in general, DJs, they have that easier work?
Of course they have, yeah. I mean, I only have my own music. I don't have any hits. Like a DJ can have a choice of thousands of tracks, and he just chooses whatever the people want. I choose what I want from my own music.
How would you say like your usual day look like? You wake up and you
I
start.
wake up and start the studio. Then I'm taking care of stray cats. So I have 6 cats. They live around the house that I'm feeding them. That's the first thing. I'm feeding the cats, creating make me a coffee, go into the studio, start my work. Later during the day, actually I do a little bit of siesta, go maybe for an hour to bed, and then back to the studio or going a little bit to the sun. I mean, now it's summer again.
Yes, and you're in Malta, so yes.
So I'm enjoying this. Means that during the week, usually it's all about working on music. And now slowly the possibility to play shows comes back. So I start to travel again.
Yes, because I think the COVID for many artists such as yourself, it was quite a challenge.
It was hardcore. From one day to the next, I lost all my income. I had a full year planned with worldwide tours. Everything got cancelled. I was simply standing in with no income. Something super interesting happened that I never ever thought will happen. I got donations from all around the world, from fans who just sent me money and said, "Hubert, we know you have problems." I never asked online for help. Please help me, like other people maybe. I just did my stuff, but people, without asking, they started to send me money.
I think because it's a part of you. I think what you bring to what you do, I think is that like honesty and the heart. You put kind of all yourself into and it's nice that people appreciate it. And
sometimes I was really crying because it was like I simply had no money to buy food. And then comes like PayPal, mail from PayPal and €200 in my account. It's like, wow. Of course, I wrote to everyone back and thank you. It's amazing.
Yes.
Really.
So now we passed that. But of course, you stayed active. You were able to produce more. And now
like crazy. I used this last 2 years now. I mean, of course, the first months, I was falling into like a black hole. I was shocked. But after maybe 3-4 months, I had to work with these feelings. And I started to create music. Now I have a folder of over 120 unreleased tracks. And the folder is growing and growing. It's crazy. But just before, that's the reason why I came a little bit late. I had a call with, actually, I will release an album on the label of Carl Cox. So I can put 10 tracks away from that folder.
No, but it's nice that you endlessly making new things. It's good. The fans will definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure. Okay.
What would you say when you have that live performance? Like, do you enter like a different trance, like a different stage? It's like a different world when you hit the first play and then you with the crowd.
For me, playing a show is like a ritual. It's almost like you create a magical ritual with the people together. For me, it's this music, because it really comes out of my heart. And I try to connect the people. So I'm playing live. That means I try to understand the mood. Where can I get them? And as soon as I feel, okay, now I get them, I try to connect all these people in this room. It's when as an artist you know how to connect with the right melodies or the bass or how you can connect people, and then getting them to the moment. Like my personal goal on every show is the moment where it's it's this nowness, is when everyone in this room is feeling they are here right now. It's happening here. They are alive. You don't think about yesterday or tomorrow or what happened, or you had some fight with your girlfriend or whatever. You are just now here together with all the people, and you feel connected. This magical moment is amazing. And then people, you can feel that on the stage. There's a moment where people trust you. They fully trust you. You can do whatever you want. They will go with you.
But with your style of the music, is like that actually kind of grabs your heart. You're waiting for that specific moment, and then you build up again momentum. People then release that happiness.
Yeah.
So this is what you stand for, no? Good time. People can really enjoy and appreciate the moment with others.
Yes,
it's nice work you have. I must say.
it makes me happy to see people happy.
Yes,
it's giving me so much.
And for this moment, you start getting like a new bookings to be back on tour anytime soon.
Yeah. Things coming back. I have some nice festivals coming. I'm playing in Ibiza with Carl Cox. By the way, I got a request for South Africa, a request for an India tour. Just yesterday, people from Burning Man asked me if I'm able to come and play Burning Man again. But this year it's not possible because just to create this visa takes 3 to 5 months.
Okay.
So, but I said, okay, I can come next year.
So now you told me you spent 4 years in Malta already. I do hope that, because my audience will be based mostly Maltese, that they will notice you and maybe will miss you around.
Of course, yeah. I know the whole. I would say I know the whole Maltese music scene very, very well. I'm surprisingly very respected here, and people are really nice to me, like really, because I see how they fight with each other, but all of them are nice to me.
Robert, of course, you are a legend. Of course, I'm not surprised. Hopefully Malta, Visit Malta actually, will come with the event that you would be more than interested to take the part.
But you know that I was the first techno live act here in Malta?
Oh, okay.
In 1995. People told me here from Malta, like old school techno people, they saw the TB303 and the 909, the instruments, the first time on my show in 1995.
Oh, you see, people never forget.
Yes.
It's all those first moments that created them.
It's crazy. I never thought one day you will live here.
Yeah, that's why they say never say never.
Yes.
You know what would be interesting for me to know? Because of course now you have this we are flooded by the mainstream music. How do you approach to that? Because of course you go in the taxi, you hear those songs, and
I completely don't care what. Okay, let's keep it. Let's keep it that way. You know, I'm a very, very strange person.
What's strange?
I would say I only listen to my own music.
Okay.
And the rest is just noise.
Okay, but actually maybe listening to your music maybe sometimes will maybe let you push the limit a bit more, because you get acquainted with what you have already, so then maybe you're able to discover different things.
Of course, yeah. Of course, I'm looking for inspiration all the time. But if I search for inspiration for my own music, I would listen to classical music. I would listen to jazz music, experimental music, like something outside of my bubble. I would not listen to a techno DJ.
Does Malta inspire you, or any song been written because of Malta?
I know the Maltese, at least in the techno world. I know a few people doing quite nice music, but I think Malta has so much potential. They need to work more on this.
Okay. We will try to push it as well and deliver the message.
It's surprisingly, Malta has an amazing potential to be. It is already a nice place, but because things, if here in Malta, if the people understand, if they work together, the whole thing will be bigger than every one of them alone. Like the whole thing would, Malta could be an international super hub of music if the people would understand we need to work together, we are one.
Okay.
But they don't do this.
Let's put it as a work in progress, okay?
Yes. I have high hopes, and that's why I love to be here and live here.
Okay. I mean, you represent like that connection and love, so hopefully this will win and take over.
No, Malta is great. It's great. Super great.
What would you say, because like today you hear quite a lot like the artists should pay attention into the NFTs. Music could be an NFT.
Yeah. Actually, of course, I'm always curious. Just 2 months ago, I sold my first NFT. 2 months, 3 months ago.
But someone else created or did it for you?
No, I did it myself.
Ah, okay. So you are somewhere out there.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, because I think even maybe based on the classics you have, maybe it could be like a nice collection.
There is some stuff, also more stuff coming for later this year. But actually, I had a super nice NFT with a graphical artist that was really nice. And I also released together with a company called Record Shop a few tracks and little stories as an NFT, exclusive stuff.
Within our like most of episodes we always do, I usually would ask the guests if they have something like a inspirational to share, maybe something that worked for you and helped you in your career.
I would suggest never give up. If you have dreams, really just go with them. Don't care what other people say about your dreams. They don't live in your body, in your mind. It's your thing to follow them. It's your life, so follow your dream. I
mean, knowing you for a bit, I think you are the best proof of that. So, Robert, I think on that high note, I think we found out the most what we wanted to. I hope we will be able to bother you again in some time. At least watching internationally.
It will not take so much time to get it.
We are happy to have you in Malta, and thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.